As I said, it's just a friendly. But despite it being just a friendly, it taught us a couple of things about the Ghana Black Stars. Not too much to read into, in my opinion, as this team was composed of players who were playing in Ghana Black Stars for the very first time, composed of players who had not played together before. It was a makeshift 11 that faced a Nigerian Super Eagles side who had their missing men, but the more stronger players were with the Super Eagles. Not making excuses for the 2-1 loss, just stating facts. Welcome back to the channel and congratulations to the Nigerian Super Eagles. They got the win against Ghana side who they have quote unquote meant for a very long time. The first time the two teams met after that World Cup qualification match, and the Nigerians were the better side in 90 minutes. The scoreline probably flattered the Ghanaians in making it look like it was close, but the Super Eagles were way above us. And today we're going to talk a bit about what we learned probably from OTTO's first game in charge. Not going to jump into conclusions and say OTTO is a failure or whatever, but I'm just going to take a look at things that I observed in this game, and you give me your 2 cents as well. I was asking in the comments of the highlights what positives you guys got from this game between Ghana and Nigeria, if any. And a lot of you were, as usual, saying that it was nothing positive because we lost. Yes, result is king. But as I said before this game, we have to look at the performance and judge OTTO based on that. And today, it was not the greatest of performances in the very first half. It was a lackluster start from Ghana. The Nigerian Super Eagles controlled much of the first half and deservedly so went into the lead through the penalty spot. Desas was able to find the back of the net for the Nigerian Super Eagles after a handball, albeit inadvertent, but the arms were outstretched from the Ghana defender. I was particularly impressed with Jerome Opoku. First time I'm seeing him play fully for the Ghana national team, and he did not do bad at all. Jerome Opoku was one of the players that I think this is the first time he's playing for the Ghana national team. He was quite impressive for me. Later on in the game, Kasim Nuhu Adams came in, and there was a form of stability in the Ghana defense. Albeit, although we conceded a goal, second one which could have been avoided, I think in the second half the Ghana national team did much better. In the first half as well, I have to say Antoine Selom Semenyo should be bearing chances like that. This is not the first time he's missed a chance like this. Guilted chance to get into the lead versus Comoros in that World Cup qualifier. He flouted and fluffed his lines. Also here, we could have drawn 1-1 in the first half. In the 41st minute, Antoine skied the effort. Yes, he was unbalanced by the Nigerian Super Eagles defender that was behind him, but you feel that a player like Antoine should be stronger and should at least be hitting the target and testing the goalkeeper. I will be the first to admit that he should have done better. If he will be honest with himself, he should know that he should have gotten Ghana level with that effort. We went into the recess and much needed changes. Baba Idrisu, who was really giving me mixed feelings in terms of his performance in the first half, was replaced. There were some changes rang around, and OTTO used this friendly quite well, in my opinion. He brought in other players, and there was much improvement. He changed the formation as well, and I saw some improvement in the second half. Ghana started creating more chances. They were not finding or finishing the chances though, and it still meant that Nigeria were leading. Ghana had their own chances. They should have scored in the late after the 2-1 scoreline. Antoine could have made it 2-2 with that long range shot, but Stanley Nwabali was really stoic at the back for the Nigerian Super Eagles. He was solid, and he got most of the answers right. There were free kick attempts from Jordan Ayew, which tested him, but he passed. There were other efforts as well towards Lawrence Atizigi, who was a great impost. Makes you wonder why Richard Ofori was even considered, and makes you believe more the reason that Richard Olele Kingston did choose him, that it was because of well, I don't even know I don't even remember what it was, but it had to do with inkling or feelings. Whatever it is, it's in the past, and we're moving forward from that. Promise you. Lawrence Atizigi saved us a couple of times. Despite conceding 2 goals, he was immense in the back and he made some crucial saves. It could have been worse. And that is why I say the scoreline flatters Ghana a lot, because it could have been worse for the Ghana Black Stars. In the end, Nigeria were triumphant. They scored the second goal, a beautiful goal at that. It was immaculate. They beat us and they found the back of the net. And Ghana got the consolation. Antoine had another chance. But the shot across the cross was maybe quite too heavy for him. He had another chance, which he inadvertently almost injured Stanley Iwabali. It was a great night, a great test out for the Ghana national team in this one here. And they got their reward for their efforts in the second half after Antoine Semenyo was brought down. Jordan Ayew made no mistake from 12 yards, and he was immense. He scored the goal that got Ghana the consolation goal. Antoine Semenyo also tried a shot from long range that could have possibly given Ghana the equalizer, but it wasn't to be, and that was how it ended. I think this was a good test for Coach OTTO. There's still a lot of work to be done, but this is not a full strength Ghana side, so I'm not going to be quick to pass judgment on how OTTO will do in his second reign. From what I've seen, he's still building the team. Yes, we still have problems. Yes, there are still issues needed to be ironed out, but I'm not going to pass judgment on the Ghana national team or Coach OTTO's second reign because of this one here. I think it was a good run out, a good test for the boys. We still have a problem of goal scoring. We still have a problem of chance creation. We still have a problem of players holding on to the ball. Let's hope he can solve all those problems for us and get us over the line in our qualifiers in June. Next up is Uganda, and I'm expecting a much more free-flowing Black Star side, a side that can express themselves better, a side that will be able to create more chances and finish them. Antoine has to sharpen his boots, finishing boots, and do better. It will bite us as it did versus Comoros if he keeps on missing those chances. And it's Noama holding on to the ball for long, and then it's Noama playing from the middle whilst Antoine was out wide. Surprised me a wee bit here. I thought forcing Amankwa as well. He got his chance, but well, it's his first game for the Ghana national team. Not so great. But standout performer for me was Jerome Opoku. I enjoyed watching him today. Who was your standout performer? Who did you enjoy watching today? Let me know your thoughts on the Ghana national team's first game and OTTO in his second stint. What do you hope for in the future? What improvements needs to be made? Let me know everything in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great evening.